Game of Thrones. Okay, so I'm gonna start by saying, I know, I'm sorry, but this is gonna be my last Game of Thrones video. I already said this like months and months ago, but I kind of was thinking, hey, maybe I could continue it, but a mixture of like not having time, being so far behind, and since it's been out so long, I've been spoiled on a lot of stuff, so it wouldn't be like a really good, genuine reaction video. This is gonna be my last one. I'm still gonna watch the show. I still love the show. I just won't be making videos for it anymore. So thank you guys for going on this journey with me. It's been very long because I've been behind more often than not. But this is it. I'm sorry. I hope you guys stay with my channel. I have tons of other shows I do. If this is the only reason you watch for, I'm sorry. I might lose you, but I encourage you to go check out my other playlists, see what else I do. So for the final time, this is Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 10. Its title is Mother's Mercy. Let's do it. This red lady really thinks he's in the mood to get touched. You just had his daughter killed.
The men. Many deserted before dawn.
It's almost like they don't agree with killing an innocent little girl. Yeah, I saw that coming. It's kind of hard to live with yourself when you burn your baby girl. He kind of screwed himself a little bit.
So. Well. So.
What? Like, how are they supposed to see it one candle burning that far away? We get into some fighting? Let's get some fighting. In like a fight that big, how do you know who's on your side? They're not wearing jerseys or anything. Stannis, you should die. You suck.
I'm Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah, that's right you are. She gonna kill you.
I, Brienne of Tarth, sentence you to die.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Surrender. I surrender.
Do you really think that's gonna work with him? So, like, you get to keep all their stuff when they're dead, right?
I've come to escort you back to your chamber.
Go with her. Please.
God, Reek, I hate you.
If I'm going to die, let it happen while there's still some of me left.
That's deep, y'all. There we go, Reek. Come on, I was waiting for it. Oh, you done threw her over the edge. Okay. Way harder core than I thought. Harder core. Y'all gonna just jump off the castle? That's the long way down. Why you hitting girls? Big strong man. He broke it on you. Shoot. You are really hitting that girl. Oh, in the face. Oh my God. This is awesome.
I can't hear you.
She's so awesome now.
You're nothing.
Oh, girl, you just went up in my esteem so much. Wait, why are you drinking it? What?
He was no one.
Well, this is getting trippy, man. It's creepy. Just pull a face off. It's like a cartoon. You just keep pulling faces off. How is she supposed to make sense of this place? Nothing makes sense.
Forgive me, Joe.
Sorry about trying to kill you and doing stupid stuff, right?
Have you ever known your mother to like anyone aside from her children?
She likes you.
Yes, she does.
Something I should have told you long ago.
I'm your daddy, girl.
About you and Mother.
Oh, this is awkward.
I'm glad that you're my father.
How, girl? Maybe you're glad because you have brain damage because your parents are siblings, but you shouldn't be glad by that. What's happening? Oh, what's happening to you?
Marcella?
Did that chick, like, kiss a death you or something? God, that chick's a jerk. I knew it. Oh, you're awful. Why would you wait for the boat to get that far away before you took the antidote?
Oh, the longer we sit here back, friend, the longer Daenerys is out there in the wilderness.
She's fine. She got a dragon.
He is. He's the toughest man with no balls I ever met.
Burn.
Hello, old friend.
Hey, you're back. I want to be like a dragon and have a bed full of bones. Giddy up. You know, he was stabbed a lot. Can you get off his back? Literally.
Well, there's no food. At the very least, you could hunt us some supper.
He just saved your life. You can get dinner tonight. No, you're in trouble. People on horses. Why'd you wander away from your dragon? That's the safest place you could be. They're just circling you with their horses. It's not that scary. It's kind of weird, actually. The horse guys on the inn don't even know why they're circling. They're just doing it.
Once I've confessed, will I be free?
Yeah, I'll say whatever you want until I'm free.
In the name of the man outside the bonds of marriage, I confess.
Name him.
This is like Scientology. They're just wanting dirt on you.
Other men.
No.
Liar.
But if I might beg for just one drop of the mother's mercy.
Title of the episode.
After your atonement.
She's like, there's more? Cutting off your pretty hair. Cut the pretty right off you.
And present herself as the gods made her. To you.
She gonna get naked, basically.
Shorn of secrets.
Because the secrets were in her hair, so they had to shear that off.
And to make her walk of atonement.
It's a walk of shame, basically.
Shame.
Shame! Shame!
Shame.
Is that chick gonna say that the whole walk? Because that's gonna get annoying. Where are the rotten vegetables? Throw some of those at her. Now, after they get like a few blocks away, are people gonna know what's happening? Or are they just gonna gather to yell whore at someone? There's the rotten vegetables. Can you imagine the extras getting to set that day? And they're being told they have to like throw rotten vegetables at a naked Lena Headey. It'd be a fun day. I remember them casting for that naked dude. How long is this scene gonna go for? Yeah, that castle's still a long way away, girl. Whenever I feel sad for her in this scene, I just remember she's awful. Your Grace, you need a shower. That person's giant. Just picked you up like he was a baby.
Shooting. The princess.
Well, the princess, I can tell you for sure what happened. Why are you just bringing this up now? If you know his uncle, you should have told him immediately. Oh, shoot. Gotcha. Wow, they all really don't like you, John. I don't like that little kid. He's a jerk. God, quit stabbing him.
For the wash.
First of all, kid, you're new to the watch. You don't get to be part of this. Blood on snow is so pretty, though. Oh, get it? Blood on snow, like Jon Snow. That's funny in two ways. Okay, so a lot happened in this episode, like a whole lot. And for the sake of not having like an hour and a half long video, I might have to gloss over some things, but here's what happened. Stannis is all ready to go because he's like, okay, I killed my daughter. We can totally just go march and take over. Except like half the men left and took the horses and his wife killed herself. Sam asks Jon Snow if he can leave and go train to be a maester, and Jon's like, no, I need you here to help me. But then he's like, you know what? You can go. Stannis and his men march to Winterfell anyway, but then when he's on the way there, Podrick sees him and tells Brienne of Tarth, and he's like, that's about to get real. Sansa also runs up to that tower to light a candle because she's like, I'm ready to get out of here. Winterfell sends out their army, big bloody fight. Stannis' army is wiped out, but he's still alive, wandering in the forest, killing some people, but he gets really hurt. Brienne of Tarth walks up and she's like, yeah, I know who you are. You killed your brother. I was totally best friends with him. I'ma kill you, okay? Sansa wants to run away, but there's this chick there who like pulls an arrow on her and she's like, hey, we're going back to your room. You can't run away. Reek finally mans up, grabs a chick, throws her over the side, kills her, and then he's like, let's get out of here. They go up to the edge of the castle and just jump off. Like, seems like that'd kill them. Arya does that weird little face thing, pretends to be another girl, goes to that brothel where that one creepy guy she's been wanting to kill forever is at. He's got young girls lined up in front of him. He's hitting them. She don't cry. He looks down at her, changes her face. She starts stabbing his eyes out and then beating him up and being like, do you know who I am? And then just slits his throat. Then it gets confusing because she goes back to that big hall of faces, puts a face back, and then that faceless man dude is like, hey, you're breaking the rules. You're killing people just because you want to. There has to be a death. So he drinks poison himself, falls over dead. She's freaking out that he's dead, but he's actually like behind her. She's like, who just died? And he's like, no one. Get it? That's our theme. She starts pulling off the faces off the dead version of him, and it's different faces like a cartoon. Then it's finally, she pulls one off, and it's her face laying there. He says that basically for breaking the rules is going to be kind of a punishment, and then she goes blind. Back in Dorne, Jaime and his daughter are loading onto the boat. That one chick who was like the lead of those sand snake chicks kisses his daughter on the mouth. They get on the boat. Jaime's like, hey, I want to tell you about love, and blah, blah, blah. Basically, he's building up to saying, hey, I'm your dad, by the way. She's like, no, look, I kind of always known. I'm happy you're my dad. I love you. Happy moment. Then her nose starts bleeding and she falls over like dying. And then you see that one chick's back on the docks and she's cleaning her lips. She's also bleeding. But then she takes the antidote and then just walks away. Then back at Daenerys' castle thing, we got Tyrion and Jorah and that other fighter pit guy, I can never remember his name. They make a plan where Jorah and the fighter dude are gonna go find Daenerys. Tyrion's gonna stay there and work with that one eunuch boy and that chick to like run the city. Then Lord Varys shows up. He walks up to Tyrion and is like, hey, what's up? You thought you lost me? They kind of banter back and forth about how he's probably going to need, like, spies and people that know the area and know how to talk to people and find out things, so let's just work together. Daenerys is with her dragon, and the dragon's flown them really far away, and he just wants to sit and chill because he's hurt. So she goes walking off, and then she gets surrounded by Dothraki, so she, like, drops her little ring in case someone in the future might find her. Cersei's still in a dungeon. She finally is like, alright, look, I'll confess. She confesses to sleeping with her cousin, but, like, not anything else. So the High Sparrow dude says there's still going to be a child for her, but now that she's confessed, she can go back home. But she's going to have to do, like, a walk of atonement. Basically a walk of shame. They wash her up, they cut her hair, they strip her naked, they send her down the streets. Everyone's yelling at her, everyone's throwing crap on her, and she starts crying because her feet are bleeding and her life sucks. She kind of had it coming, though. She gets home, and then some dude runs up to her, covers her up, and he's like, don't worry, we'll take care of you, we'll look at your feet. Oh, by the way, I have a new Kingsguard for you. He's like 80 feet tall. He's going to pick you up and carry you away. Then Davos shows up at the wall, and he's telling Jon that they're going to need wildlings to fight for Stannis. Well, they're talking that through, and Jon's like, look, that's not their fight. They're not going to do it. Red Lady shows up, and she's all solemn and sad, and they figure out, oh yeah, everyone's dead. Then Jon's sitting alone in his, like, little office-type area, and that kid Ollie runs in, and he's like, hey, there's a wildling here that says he knew your uncle and that your uncle's still alive. You need to come talk to him. Jon runs out there. He's surrounded by the Night's Watch. And then one at a time, they all start stabbing him and saying, for the watch. Finally, the last one, Ollie, looks kind of conflicted, still stabs him and is like, for the watch. Jon falls over, laying in the snow, staring straight up, blood pooling around him, and then credits. Whoa. So it has been a fun ride. Sorry, this is my last video. I really wish I could continue them, but again, like I said, mixture of no time, too far behind, and I already know things that are coming next, and it won't be, like, genuinely surprising to make these videos. This is it. Once more, thank you guys for being patient and watching these videos with me. I hope you guys stick around my channel and check out some of my other playlists and all the other shows I do. So if I forgot anything or left anything out in this recap, or you guys just want to talk about it, drop a comment. Don't forget to do things. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys sometime. If you want to check out my other stuff, I don't know. If this is goodbye, this is goodbye. I will catch you guys later. Until next time.